This is the No BS Coaching Advice Podcast. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. Last week I was talking with you about how I was heading to New York. I was going to spend some time with old friends and how it had triggered a bunch of stuff for me. You ever get triggered by old friends and wondering how they're doing? Do you compare yourself to them like I do with my friends? I haven't seen most of these guys in 15 or so years, if not more. And some of them I haven't seen in even longer. Yet this is where I was, back as a young boy, comparing myself for who hit better, who fielded better, who did this better, who got better grades, and knowing that I invariably came up short in some place along the line. So Friday afternoon, I drove to Richmond, Virginia, and spent an evening with one of them before we drove up to South Jersey, connected with another guy, and then headed up to Westchester, New York, to spend the afternoon with about 10 or 12 of us there. And, our guest of honor, our host here, is ill. And it was a tough visit in that regard. His communication skills are somewhat limited at this point. And without going into details about his illness, I'll just simply say it's hit or miss as to whether chemo will work. And there I was with all the old friends. And what was really sweet about it was I didn't detect any of us, myself included, reverting back to the levels that we were in back in the old days. And by that I mean, you know how most groups develop pecking orders of who's in charge, who's the important one, who's the one who's on the fringes, and that sort of thing. It was really a very nice afternoon and a good learning for me that I'm not who I was when I was 10 years old, 12 years old, 8 years old in some cases. With other people, I am who I am today. And that's probably true of you too. That you can have the ability to look at things from very new lenses without the templates of what life was like back when. So I'll just remind you of that and encourage you that if you wind up getting triggered by old things or thoughts about what it's going to be like in old situations, hey, you may be very pleasantly surprised. So hope you find this helpful. I just want to also tell you in January, I'm going to be launching an online group coaching program. And if you're interested in finding out more, message me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. In the subject line, put the words group coaching, and I'll get you into a Facebook group pretty quickly and walk you through how we're going to work together. No commitment to join and no commitment to be involved, but it just will allow me to get back in touch with you if you are interested. I hope you have a great day. Take care.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.